3.
Wait, escape! Oh!
Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to PE at Home, brought to you by LSC. I am Coach Andy. By the end of this PE lesson, you should be able to improve your decision making, improve your one-legged jump for distance, and consider the parts of the before, during and after the jump. Things you'll need for this is just a safe space to jump. You can have items to mark out your jump, whatever you've got to do so. You'll need your partner to score this for you, but that's it. Have a go and enjoy. Okay, Tom, good morning. We're going to be working on athletics again today and jumping. Before we do that, we're going to warm up. Now, we've spoken in previous lessons about the importance of warming up, so we won't go over it again and again. But we do understand it's important, so I've set out a little agility course for you to have a go at this morning. I'll show you a demonstration and then I'll let you have a couple of goes at it. So first all I want you to do is fast feet to get that heart rate moving, and we're trying to use this as a ladder and not step on the line. So it's up on our tiptoes, torso forward, lift your knees up, nice quick feet from here into the hoop, and then zigzagging, knees bent, nice and quick, in and out of the cones. That's what I want you to do. If you could have 3 goes at that, and then we'll change it a little bit. So whenever you're ready, nice quick movements, off you go. Good, nice, that's it. Good. One more. Good. Cool. Okay, so brilliant, nice and quick. We'll go again with the next one. I'll show you the demo again. Notice there you've got slightly bigger feet than me in a small hoop. So what we'll do when we get to that point, we'll try and land on one foot and on our tiptoes. So what we want to do this time is hips facing forward. You're going to jump in, a little twist in the air, jump, twist and jump at the same time. When you're here, we're going to land on one foot on our tiptoes. And then again at this point, a nice quick movement, but turn now, so it's different. I'm going backwards, looking over our shoulder as we go through. Is that okay? Yeah. Again, let's do 3 repetitions, that's all, 3 times. Off you go. Good, nice fast movement. Good, that's right, good. Better, yeah, works better, doesn't it? 2 more. Good, keep going, Tom, that's it. A little bit quicker. Ooh. Good. 1 more to go. Good, and pause there. So what I want you to do now, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes just to have a think about a creative way you can move through this part of the course and this part. I'm going to add something that's going to hopefully get your brain ticking as well in the warm-up. Is that okay? Tom, we're good. So I asked you there to come up with a creative way of moving through this part of the course, and I've got something to hopefully get our brain ticking as well now as we move. Just show us your movement to here.
So I've just changed it slightly. I'm going to go sort of forwards and sideways and then back and then forwards. And then once I'm on this bit, I'm going to do higher jumps and I have to jump over them.
Perfect. Okay, so this part of the course, you're coming in, nice quick feet coming through. When you get to here, what I want you to do is hop into the hoop and be facing that way. I'll shout turn, I want you to hop round, and I'm going to quickly throw you the ball, catch, throw back, and then continue your jumps. Alright? Right, let's go. 3 repetitions again. Off you go. Good. Nice and quick. Hop in and turn. Catch. Off we go. Good. Again. In, turn. Good. 1 more. Turn. Good. Okay, let's mix it up a little bit. So this time we're going to start here on the course. So we're going to continue your jumps as you do in there. So I'll do the same. So knees up nice and high. When we get here, we're going to hop in, hop out, and then we're going to do the same movement you did, but we're starting here, so the course is just changing slightly. Is that alright? I'm going to add in the ball at any point. If you hear me shout turn or catch, I want you to catch the ball. It could be halfway through the course, the end or the start of the course, yeah? Ready? Go! Yes, Tom, catch! Good.
Tricking me.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, Tom, catch! And again, straight through. Good. Yes, Tom, catch! One more. Yes, Tom, catch! And stop there. Feeling warmed up?
Definitely, yeah.
Ready to go? Good stuff. Happy days. Right, so we're looking at jumping today. We're going to build into a one-legged jump. Let's start off where we finished on our last jumping session, which was jumping for distance, and we did it two-legged. So we're going to start there just to kind of master the movement and go over it again. I'll let you have a few goes at this first. Basically, here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump from one line to the other. When we get to there, we step across and start again. Kind of like jumping from lily pads, yeah? So we're not going to talk about technique or anything. I'm just going to show you a demo first. We're going to jump across, step when to get here. Okay?
Yeah.
You can have a go. Have 3 goes at it, so 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Before you set off, just take a 10, 20 seconds or something, have a think about what you need to do before you jump. Ideally, if you can remember last week's lesson, we don't need to talk about it, but have a little think, and we'll discuss it once you've had a couple of goes. So alright, so before you set off. Whenever you're ready off the go, Tom, I'll have a look at your technique. Good work, good. Very good. Superb. So, that's our 3 rounds done. We're jumping for length, but we want to speak about and kind of get to what we need to do before we set off. So, just talk us through it.
So I remembered from the last lesson we were bending our knees, sort of our weight forwards, and swinging our arms as well, ready to set off.
Brilliant. So, bending our knees, momentum forward, body weight forward, and swinging our arms. When we are jumping, if I'm going from here to there, and you said that our body weight is going to take us forward, when do we want to set off when our arms get where? What do you reckon?
Forwards.
Forwards. So if our arms are swinging forwards,
as they sort of come by your side.
that's perfect. Yeah, it gives you a little indication of when to go, then you're going to push through the air. I always like to think of it, imagine yourself as the skiers that go on the slopes. These are your skis, and you're pushing your body weight forward and up through the air. Brilliant, so that's before. We'll jump in for length, so I want to make this as challenging as I can for you. If we're talking about jumping for length, how do we just adapt this game? How do we change this game to make it harder?
Further away.
Further away, so what if I take those 2 out? Ooh, distance increased, length has increased. Are you up to the challenge?
Of course I am.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look then. So, you just talked me through before, didn't you? So now, put that into your 2 jumps here, please.
Oh,
Made it. Nice. Good. Let's see 2 more. Technique's great.
Try not falling your bum this time, buddies.
That was close. Okay, cool. And we'll pause there for a minute. Before we do the next part, we want to, spoke about before, let's talk about during now. So what's happening as we're actually performing the jump and when we're in the air. Just have a little think about that, yeah? Okay, brilliant, Tom. So we were speaking there about our jump, we had a go at it. You talked through technique about before you set off. We spoke a little bit about swinging our arms. Let's just go over that bit again, just to make clear what we want. So, if I'm doing a demo here, and I'm swinging my arms through, and we said there's a certain point we want to set off. I spoke about like a skier. So if my arms are from here to here, do you think this is my point where I want to set off?
Yeah.
Why do you think I do that?
Because if they're coming from up here back to down by your side, like you said, you can use them to almost push yourself.
Yeah, it's momentum, isn't it? Momentum in your body, it's an indicator in your brain, pushing up, springing off. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
We want to speak about during. So what does our body do during that jump? Because we're jumping for length here.
So we were saying we need to lift our feet out so you're landing as far forwards as you possibly can.
Lifting our feet
Yeah.
out. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to take these away and we're going to make it a little bit more competitive. We're still on 2 feet at the minute.
Okay.
So I'm going to mark out each time where you jump. Just move it back a little bit because you've got quite a long jump as it is. So each time you jump, thinking about those points, I'll just put a little dot down and then we'll try and beat that each time. Is that alright? Yeah? Right, whenever you're ready, off you go. Good. There we go. Try again, we'll do 3. Good, so we beat it again. One more. Equal that time. Right. What we want to progress on to today is one-legged. So we're going to start basic because we'll land on 2 feet, but we're going to start on 1. So points are very similar, but balance is going to come into it a little bit here to set yourself off. So the points we've just been over before, during, we've not done landing yet, after, but similar. So before, knees bend, body weight forward, and we spring as we move, and our hands come down. We're going to try and land on 2 feet, so we're starting on 1. So bend, momentum forward, and we land on 2 feet. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Let's have just a couple of goes of practice, maybe 3 practice without measuring it.
Yeah.
So you choose which one you want to start on. Make sure you're nice and balanced. It's a little bit more difficult. Remember, we're landing on 2.
Oh.
It's alright, try it again. You're a step ahead of us there.
I wasn't listening, silly me.
Good. Okay. Try again. Ooh. Okay. One more and we'll
You're landing on 2, you donut.
I keep forgetting.
Silly sausage.
2 feet. Good. Right. Gonna add the line back in, and we're jumping for length, aren't we? But technique-wise, I want us to master this landing on 2 before we move on. So I've put the line there, and I want both of your feet to land on it. So we know this part, we've gone through it.
Okay.
After, so the after part of the jump is
Yeah.
landing on
The line.
landing on the line, landing on 2
2 feet.
Yeah.
2 feet.
Well, then
How many?
2 feet.
good. Try again. That's better.
2 feet.
One more. Before we go, now we've got that bit. Let's see if we can jump for
Whoa.
length again.
Not Superman.
Just. Good. Okay. Right. Before we do the next bit, we are going to be landing on 1 foot. So it's going to be harder. We'll bring it in again. Have a little think about our after part now, our actual landing. We've done 2 feet, going to 1. Let's think about it, yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Okay, Tom, so when we're doing our one-legged jump there, we've built into landing on one leg. What do we want to discuss about that? So that's the after part, the landing. What do we want to get out of that?
I don't want to fall over, so I don't want all the children at home to laugh at me for falling off.
You don't want to fall over, perfect. Right, well, have a look at my demonstration and see if you can help me with my technique.
Okay,
And hopefully
yeah.
that'll help
Yeah.
yourself. So, starting on 1, I'm going to land on 1.
Cool. You look a bit wobbly, sir.
Why do you look wobbly? Why do you think that is?
Because the leg was a bit like this.
My leg's straight. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's going to help me when I land?
Like you keep telling me, bend your knee.
Bend my knee. Okay. So when we went from 2 feet before, I landed on 2. So I'll try and same now.
Oh, that's better.
Still a bit I got a little hop in
yeah.
between though, didn't I?
Yeah.
So maybe for me, if I'm going to do it, I'm not quite ready for that distance or that length. We'll try again.
Oh, well done.
Better? Yeah, smashed it? Okay. Right. Taking your own points on board there. Have a go yourself.
Bend my knee.
It was landing with a bent knee, that's what we got out of it, wasn't it?
Land on one foot, bend my knee.
Yeah, and start on one foot.
Okay.
Whoa!
Nearly.
Should we decrease the distance to get it right
that
first?
might help me. I don't want them to laugh at me, sir.
Are you surfing, Tom?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Better. Okay.
Not falling over this time.
So another go. Good.
Beautiful, like a
Meant to do
ballerina. Like a ballerina.
This is the one where I might fall over.
Good. Right. Well, now, going to progress this and add in another line. Whoa. So I want you to go, I'll show you a demonstration. Starting on one, similar technique, and you'll land on one. I want you to try and land on the opposite leg. So the leg you take off from, like, so if it's my right leg that I'm taking off on, I'm going to land on my left leg. Here's one technique, swing through. And now from here, starting on my left leg, I'm obviously going to land on my left leg.
No. Right leg.
Right leg. Goes down. Got it?
Well done, sir. Yeah, I've got it.
Let's have a go.
So, Tom, if you take up from your right, you land your left. You take your left, you land with your right, yeah?
Left. Land on my right. This is my left.
Whoa. Good.
On my right, land on my left.
Ooh.
Well recovered.
Back to ballerina.
Try again.
Shall we do it again?
Yeah, please.
Right. Left. Left. Right. It's like I'm a giant, big steps.
Go on, one more go, and then we'll try and put some points into it.
Left. Onto right.
Good. Right, make your way back here, and sticking to the one-legged theme. So setting off on your right, landing on your left, or setting off on your left, landing on your right. We've got here, we've got 5, we'll have a go at 4 marker points, yeah? So which leg are you going to start on?
Left.
Left, okay. When you're ready, set yourself up. Just with your technique there, remember we spoke about, didn't we? We set off when our arms come past here.
Yeah.
That's when we want to set off. So try and keep
Yeah,
through your
yeah.
brain.
Oh.
Okay. You can beat that score.
Oh, I forgot to land on my other foot.
Try, don't worry, try with this one. Come down a little bit more. Remember I spoke in the last lesson about acting as an elastic band. Imagine yourself like that, you're firing off, or do you know what Jack in the Box is, or you're too
Too young for this, yeah.
The Jack in the Box winds its body weight down, when you wind it back up it springs open. Same thing, yeah? Oh, imagine like a spring being pushed down and you're springing off.
Yeah.
Coming down further, pushing body weight forward, yeah? Swing.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, you can do it, you can beat them. Last go.
Lower.
Good, we got there, just about. Well done, Tom. Got another challenge for you here with jumping. We're going to go from one foot landing on the opposite foot, and eventually we're going to build it into a time challenge. First we'll have a go at it. I'll show you a demo using one of your beanbags that you've got there. So technique is important. We want to speak about and go through in our brains the technique we worked on. which is knees bent, swinging through. We won't talk too much about that. And we're going to land on that opposite foot. Make sure we've got ourselves balanced each time. We don't want to twist our ankles. Tricky. When we land in our last tube, Tom, the challenge is we've got to lean and drop it in. Then you head back and go again. So we've got, what, 4 bean bags. So Tom, I know we struggled at the start. Are we landing on the same foot or the opposite foot, sir?
The opposite foot.
The opposite foot. Right, when we're ready, 4 attempts. This isn't timed. Concentrate on technique. No wibbly wobbly jellies. Let's go. Good. Bend that knee a little bit lower to the ground with that knee. Good, 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 good. And reach over.
Superman.
Awesome. Second one.
That's Superman.
Good. We'll go through the floorboards here. It's like oh, you have to eat breakfast.
Got a celebration at the end, Tom.
I always have a big breakfast.
Start on your left foot, Tom.
Whoa.
There he is, the Incredible Hulk.
It's my muscles, that's
Good baby, yeah. Good. One left. Whoa. Good. Good, right. We'll go time now with the same challenge. The only thing I want you to think about is that landing and kind of landing a little bit softer. You can hear the noise of your foot kind of pushing through the floor.
I've got big muscles though.
Nothing to do with that. It's a heavy landing. So as you land, try and concentrate now on making sure your knees bend.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? So you're not landing as heavy with it. We still go from one foot to the other, and it's nice and soft landing.
Okay.
You might find there are ankles not all over the place as well, the more your knees bend. I'm going to use my phone to time you on the stopwatch. I reckon we've got, how many bean bags have we got there? 4. Let's get rid of 1 and we'll go for 3. Right. Although we're on a stopwatch, technique is important. We don't just want to rush through the course.
Yeah.
If you land on 2 feet or you wobble out the hoop, I'm going to add 5 seconds to your time each time you do that.
Oh no.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Quiet as a mouse.
Oh, there's a 5-second penalty, you sausage.
No.
There's a 10-second penalty. Good.
I think you're being a bit mean, sir.
Oops, back to baby elephant steps. Better.
Come on, Dumbo!
It's definitely because of my massive muscles, I'm telling you.
Oh.
Good. So, 42 seconds plus your 10-second penalty.
Oh no.
What is that? 42 plus 10?
52.
52. Right. We'll pause there for a minute. Okay, Tom, so we're now going to switch it up a little bit and land on the same foot that we're taking off from. Let's just speak a little bit about our landing and our technique. So, we know the before and during, and this part, it's all about the after part, isn't it? So, when I land, I want, ideally, notice my soft landing there, my knees bent, but the first point of contact with the floor is the underneath of my toes. Yeah?
Yeah.
So if you can concentrate on that as you're landing, feet on the floor,
Yeah.
toes touching first before your heel comes down.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah?
Try
Just
that.
have a little go at that and then we'll talk about the next part there. So
Okay.
your impact with the floor and your landing.
So if I jump from my left leg, land on my left leg.
Correct.
Oh
It's
no.
okay.
I won't
Better. Yeah, have another go there before we...
Better.
Yeah, much better. See, didn't hear that noise of as though we're going to put the floorboards through. That's really good. Now we're on that bit and we know how we're landing. Before we set off again, if I'm on my right foot, I really need to be, again, bending down to push my body weight up to go again. So your landing's there. As you're landing in and you bend your knee, set yourself ready to go again with your knee bent. Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Happy with that? Do you want practice go before we time it?
Just time me. I'm ready.
Time it, you ready?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready.
No worries. So, because of your penalty last time,
Yeah.
you scored 52.
No chance that happens again, sir.
No chance? Alright then. So, one-footed landing on the same
Yeah.
foot. Go. On your right. Good. Just about. Whoopsie. That's it, that's off landing. Good.
That first jump's killing you here, Tom. Surely there's got to be a penalty on that first jump, Andy. Tom's getting more penalties than Man United getting a Premier League season. What's going on?
36. Told you. So without your penalties, you've still beat it anyway.
Yes.
Right, good work. Let's just have another little go, but I noticed there you were more confident on your left foot and you were landing nice and soft. Let's go with your right foot. Are you right footed? Yeah.
Yeah,
Same foot.
to kick, yeah.
To kick. So we're going to increase the distance again a little bit, make it a little bit more challenging. So what did we just say there? 36.
Yeah.
Right, so let's see if we can beat that with the opposite foot. Ready? Go. Nice. So much better that landing. Good. That is quite a distance, isn't it?
That's well
Fast. So legs going. Good. No penalties occurring.
You cheated. Look how far away that is.
I don't think it's far enough.
I did it. Look at the size of my legs.
Not a kangaroo.
It's there, the lad. Come on. Oh, there's a little 5-second penalty.
Keep thinking about that kangaroo, Tom.
Last one, come on. You've got 30 seconds have gone. Can you do it?
Come on, Joey.
Oh, no.
Come on, Joey.
Oh, his head's gone. Unlucky. 40 seconds. Welcome back to the recap on today's lesson. In this lesson you should be able to improve your decision making on your one-legged jump for distance. Consider the before, during and after of your jump and obviously improve your jumping. Have a go at this, make sure you enjoy it, take your time. If you are having a go, please tag us in on our social media and share what you've done.